Hang on, I'll get rolling in a minute. It started running ads on my stream, so I'll let it run for a sec. Okay, there we go. That should be done. Wanted to make sure that people that had to sit through the ads got a chance to get back to things. Because we were kind of in the middle of a conversation. Just saying. Internet, that was awfully rude of you. Where were we? That runs even when streamed down, no worries. Yeah. It's all good. I mean, it's not all good, but it's fine. I got up, I stretched for a minute, I got a slice of toast. With some bread and... Toast with bread. Toast with peanut butter. Little snack in between stuff. Anyway, love your face. Let's get back into this. So last thing that Clavel said was that he thinks he knows who Cassiopeia might be, because it wasn't actually him. He was lying to us again the whole time. How dare he? Entirely too many vehicles here. I see Greed 1. Greed frequently wins, unfortunately, Echo. I had a very full lunch, and I will be eating something after stream as well, as a late, like, dinner snack type thing. I'll be fine. The toast with peanut butter was a snack. I promise. I will eat. Greed is the worst. Well, unfortunately, a lot of people who were offered extra money to take on extra shifts at Amazon on Thanksgiving night is apparently enough greed to bring people in. So, yep. It's unfortunate, but is what it is. Did you stuff on Turkey Day? Nope. I have not. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, we went out and we got some food. Which, I mean, personally, I am really actually kind of against it, but it's just kind of what we do, I guess, so. You need to eat more. I agree with that. I will after stream. I don't want to overload too much before stream, because I do have indigestion problems, and I don't want to sit here and go like all stream. So, you all get to wait for me to eat. How's the fighting base? Fighting base actually went pretty well. It helped a lot that I had a ghost. It helped a lot that I was still about 3 or 4 levels over everything. I still did lose a couple mons on that one. So, it was sketchy, but fighting base was Polly's dream. Shh! Aelith, we're not supposed to talk about the fact that Aerie had a dream ball, or, sorry, heal ball. Dream ball's a different type of Pokeball. Anyway, their sorrows should not be yours to bear. However, Cassiopeia has settled on a course of action and is determined to see it through. It's no Freudian slip, I don't know what you're talking about. I do not imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. So I challenged you to a battle to test your skill. That's exactly what I said he was doing. Exactly what I said he was doing. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia. Such was my resolve. But it turns out you are as strong as you are kind. If anyone has a chance at saving that poor child, it is surely you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task. But please, defeat Cassiopeia. Take on the big boss of Team Star and win. Leave it to me! Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. I leave this in your hands. You there, what do you think you're doing? Ah, Miss Time, a pleasure to see you. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clavel. I come here to investigate reports of an illicit battle on school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself, facing off against one of our students, no less. What were you thinking? No, if I could just explain. You see, it is a rather sad tale. Oh, spare me, your excuses reek worse than a stunky's behind. A stunky's behind? Bruh. Ahem. Remember, the big boss asked us to meet them in the schoolyard after dark. I'm counting on you, Master Polylog. You'll write a letter of apology to the students and faculty at once. And I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board, make no mistake. Good gracious, no. Anything but that, I implore you. That's what you get for breaking your school rules, buddy. Is Time Clive's mom? No, she's just the, she's the math teacher. She's literally the math teacher. It's so good. I did a lot of the class stuff off stream. And I'm kind of sad because now you guys don't know the teachers very well, but... Yeah, sister of the Ghost Gym Leader. Yeah, that's true. If anybody recognized a resemblance to the Ghost Gym Leader, that's why. Because she's her sister. Time and rhyme. Shoot, where's my next class? I don't know. How many classes do you have left? Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 classes, and then probably finals for each of those, so about 14 total, I think. But let's go to the nurse's office first, I guess. We're gonna go talk with the nurse. I'm starting to call the director's mother, right? Hi, nurse. Nurse Miriam. Hey there, come on in. Everyone's welcome in the nurse's office. Oh, Polly, I'm glad you're here. I have some good news. You're not gonna believe this, but I passed the health teacher certification exam. Yay! You did it! Thank you so much. I saw you pushing yourself real hard with your treasure hunt, and that really inspired me. Of course, most of the credit for my success goes to my own hard work, though. Thanks for giving me the push I need to try again, Polly. 10 max revives, hi! Thank you. But they tell me there's no room to add new classes this year. So I guess I'll keep being Nurse Miriam for a bit. Just you wait, though. I'll be standing in front of a class at this academy before you know it. Then I'll teach you all you need to know about health. I bet I'll make a great teacher. I can't wait to see you in my class. Da-da-da! You formed a close bond with Nurse Miriam. Yay! Finally, 14 is the charmed one? I don't know what that means offhand. Anyway, let's go to the schoolyard. See if we can take on this Cassiopeia, which I have a feeling I know. I have a feeling I know. Hey, look, it's Eevee Kid! Polylog. Oh my god. Thanks for coming. Now I can stop this ridiculous accent. Why Warp? Oh my god. No spoilers! I have no idea if it's spoiler or not. I'm just being twerp. Yeah. I can't believe Automod just blocked twerp for name calling. Automod, hang on. I swear I turned Automod off. Like... bullying. No. That's what it is. Okay. No. 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 There. If something happens in chat, I will take care of it. I will get rid of the message. You know, Automod doing shit for me. I'll take care of it. Sorry to be a pain in the ass. No, I figured out what the problem was, so that's fixed now, so that helps. If someone's being an ass in my chat, I will handle it. Yeet Automod, exactly. Automod has been yeetified. This must be quite a shock for you. The big boss, Cassiopeia. They were both me all along. When I saw you make quick work of those Team Star lackeys outside school that time, the idea for Operation Starfall suddenly came to me. My skills let me get hold of as much LP as I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. After the After the operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit, and I had you battle the bosses on my behalf. All for the goal of defeating me and putting an end to Team Star once and for all. But still, there's a part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I can't just roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. This is the final showdown. Are you ready? I'm ready! I'm ready! I'm ready! This is kind of being an ass a little bit. Not gonna lie. Skills for LP gathering? That sounds suspicious. There was one class that mentioned that people can actually hack phones to, like, give LP illegally, and that this is something that I'm sure none of you children are involved in. So, basically, she's, like, admitting that she's, like, super elite hacksaws. Thanks. Hi, Clive. Sorry to keep you. The letter of apology Miss Time had me... preparations took longer than expected. That voice. Are you Clive? Penny. So it was you after... no, I mean, is that you, Cassiopeia? In the flesh. I have a task for you, Clive, if you'll accept it. I want you to record what happens next so I can send the video to Team Star. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Oh, okay. Will do. Nah. I know that's what you're going for, but... Then allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm the big boss of Team Star. The name's Cassiopeia. No, Penny. Now bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. Very old student with a beard. Hadn't seen before. Mm-hmm. Never seen him. Oh, the music? Hello? This is my kind of jam. That's dramatic. Let's get him, Umbreon. I won't hold back in this battle. I'll stay true to Team Star's code. Let's hit it with a Focus Blast. Ha! Good as gold, baby. Oh boy, okay, that actually took my hit pretty well. And I missed. You're trying so hard to boot. Bop. Every time, every single time. Alright, Flareon, yeah, we're gonna switch off our steel type for that. We're gonna go over to Alipay. This is literally like EDM, like trance level drum line, by the way. This is amazing. Alipay went back. The song is good. I love this song. Get him, Knackle. Flare Blitz, oh no! Ow. Kind of. And Stone Age! Whang! Bye, Flareon. Dun, 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 dun. Vaporeon, well, that's not gonna hang. Let's get him, Alipay! Dun-dun-dun! This is literally the Eevee kid. Where's Lady KB when you need her? Where's Air Mitch when you need her? Terra Blast! Well, terrestrialize to electric and blast it to infinity. She was here. Aww. Is this Air Mitch? Of course it was when I crashed. Heck. She went to bed. Aww. Heck, an internet crash. Terra Blast! Come on! Ooh, damage. Ooh, a crit! I just realized I'm gonna have to get up at 4 AM. Go to bed? Can I get dragged? Oh no. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I'm not doing that. I'm not going. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You great, you bring it. I hit him up. Acrobatics. It's super effective. Well, Leaf Blade kind of hurts, doesn't it? Good thing I'm an electric type. Would you stop getting baby doll eyes? Emotional support polystream while I go shopping? It's more likely than you think. Alright, Jolteon's up next. Which means we're going back to Knackle. Backle to Knackle. Good night, Raina. Rest well. Good luck tomorrow. Let's hit this Jolteon with a bulldoze. Uh-oh. Okay, the thunder animation's kind of sweet, though. Jolteon speed belt. It's still gonna be faster than me. Let's not even. Yeah. That stung. Alright, and last but not least, Glaceon! Nope, Sylveon. How dare you? How dare you disrespect my child? Glaceon gets no love. Internet behave, I agree. Internet, please behave. I can't fault you on your battle skills at all. No wonder the bosses fell at your hands. We're gonna make it rain! Time to terrestrialize, shine bright like the starry sky, and become the one who you really want to be. Okay, what Terra type is it? So we got Fairy, please? Okay, still Fairy type. We're good. Fairy Terra Sylveon. You can't baby doll eyes Gold Noodle, baby. Get him, Gold Noodle. Make it rain. I'm downloading this song to my Spotify later. Like, as soon as they put this on Spotify, it's going on my playlist. I love Gold Noodle so much. Gold Noodle is a boss! I'm so glad I evolved him. He's just chuckling. It's all over now. 15,120 in prize money with an additional 650 thanks to Gold Noodle. What is Gold Noodle? Gold Noodle is a gold Goldango. Goldango. That's the one. It's the evolution of Gimmighoul, and I love it. Great. Surfboards on gold coins. I wonder what the shiny looks like. I wish we knew. Unfortunately, you can't breed it, and you cannot encounter it shiny. So currently, it is shiny locked. I know this one for a fact. No shiny available currently. Very unfortunate. I'd love to see it. It's finally over, guys. It's done. I know, right? I feel like it should be diamonds, something like that. Although they don't usually change the tech or the like actual model. Ooh, excuse me. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up, are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star. Now everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make a show of learning them some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed. Merely did we declare our intention to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. Tyrannous oppression. I'm bad. 'Twas a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, we didn't even send out their Pokemon. They just blubbered and apologized. Oh, they didn't even send out their Pokemon. They just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Our outfits must have spooked them good. But the bullies made a huge stink about what went down, and then they all ended up leaving the academy. The plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. I guess you're right. This little stunt might have put us up a creek. I'll fix this mess on my end. Just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star. I dragged you all into this. So I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble king and kind... Oh, noble and kind big boss, you cannot. Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Oh yeah? And what about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys is... thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were all so kind to me. Stop right there, BB. Why are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to go take care of some things. Prithee, speak to us. What is thine intent? Hey, big boss, answer us! No. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything. So dramatic. And platinum, silver, yeah. Those would be good. Thanks for everything, Polylog. And you too, Clive. I'm glad I could see this through to the end. I guess this is for Team Star. And me too. This is it for Team Star. I can't read a damn thing tonight. Hold that thought, Miss... Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Electrum! Of course! The perfect material. The perfect currency. How did I not see it? Wonderful. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. So it's back to the code once again. The bosses must have taken it very seriously. They did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Because the bosses would do anything the code required of them, even leave the team? Yes. According to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. Thus the idea for Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star... No. What do your friends in the team mean to you? They're my greatest treasure. Oh. Splendid. Thank you for apprising me of the situation, Miss Penny. What? Now, young lady, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit it with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well then, before we talk further, allow me to reveal to you my own secret identity. Ha-ha! Director Clavel? Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you knew as Clive was mine. But why? I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy from speaking their mind to their teachers, after all. Much more so when faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but where do I even start? Wasn't the outfit a bit much? Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig. Well, that's quite enough of that for now. Everyone, why don't you come on out? Clavel, you crazy badass. Did I just crap out? Hang on. No, I'm losing frames, but I'm not crapping out. See, students don't want to talk to their teachers. That's how it works. More like no long time no see, right? I mean, we only found out your real name just now. Melly. Verily is thy long-hidden countenance a sight for sore eyes, my lady. Atticus. So, I heard your real name's Penny? How have you been this whole time? Orty. We found you at last. You've no idea how worried we've been. Harry. I missed the first one. Okay, gang, on the count of 3. 1, 2, hasta la vista, Cassiopeia, and hello, Penny. Oh, Father would be proud, yes. That wig comment was pretty good. Now then, Miss Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You all have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. What? I still don't... I mean, why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my first days as director, all I've ever experienced of the Academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. But now I know this peace was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course your immense courage in putting things to right. And so I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey are hereby revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist, should that be your wish. Woohoo! Penny, isn't this great? Now we can all stay together! Oh, mine heart is giddy with glee. But I betrayed all of you. You mean Operation Starfall? Director Clavel told us all about it. As far as we heard, you only went through with it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just because someone told us to, after all. In our style. I cannot even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay now. But even so... Hold on, everyone. I've more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there is still some unsettled matter to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your protracted truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of Academy equipment, your reckless modification and jeopardous driving of Pokemon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules simply cannot be overlooked. Thus, as punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service. Community service? Yes, specifically, I will be asking you to manage the STCs. And that stands for... the Star Training Centers. They shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I planned for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Master Polylog battling his way through your bases. The base's construction, as well as the battle tactics employed by the students in Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. I would ask that you continue your team activities, but henceforth as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. And that is the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No? It sounds like fun, so I don't see how this would be anything but a win-win. It's maybe a weird thing to say since the STCs are supposed to be punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. 'Tis true, we would happily have you at our sides, my lady. We can go to school together too! That way if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We were already talking about how great it'd have both Team Star and school in our lives. This is to be a sweet deal for us. So, what do you say? You guys... Polly, what do you think? Give it your best! Huh? But, I just...
No need to give your response right this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. For now, at least, I think our little group should go their separate ways. Ah, not to say that you should break up Team Star after all. I simply meant it is time to leave. It is, after all, past all of your bedtimes. Master Polylog, please stop by my office later if you would. Honestly, fair sounds like a different flavor gym. Yeah, no, it's a pretty great deal. Oh, we went to our bedroom! I haven't been here in like 20 hours. Do a quick save after all that. Thanks for the help, Gold Noodle. Gold Noodle's gonna be new MVP. Gold Noodle is like our mascot. Like 100% Gold Noodle is our mascot, and I'm so glad I went through and found all those coins to evolve it. Like, can we just call Gold Noodle the mascot? I think that sounds appropriate. Where is director's office? There we go. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Yes! He's also Lucio in Pokemon, so yeah, exactly. Exactly. All hail Gold Noodle! Build your own base with Gold Noodle. Oh my god. This Pokemon is something else. I didn't know what to expect when I evolved Gimmighoul. It wasn't that. And I'm so happy. Might create some problems with Tunicus, but sure. Tunicus is next on the list. I can worship multiple things, it's fine. Besides, we're not worshipping Gold Noodle. Gold Noodle's just the mascot. I knew it was gonna be, and I was like, oh my god. Yeah. I got him by getting 999 Gimmighoul coins. And then evolving a leveling up a Gimmighoul 1 level is what let me evolve it. It was a lot. It wasn't like a lot, but it was a fair bit. Ah, here you are, Master Polylog. I wanted to thank you for all your hard work in resolving the situation with Team Star. If not for you, I suspect I would have done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. Did it consume the coins? I guarantee you it did. Yes. You have my sincere gratitude. Eh? Who's there? It's Penny. Ah, Miss Penny, do come in. Hello, Director. About the STCs. I'd like to work on them together with the rest of Team Star. That's wonderful news. Thank you very much for your favorable response. But, I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think. This kid is, like, legit me. If I did something that, like, screwed up that bad, I would be like, hey, this is my idea. All these other idiots were just following me. So, you know, like, don't take it out on them. It's my fault. Hit me first. Whatever you got left over can go to them, sure, but it's my fault. I would totally be doing this. Why so? Because of Operation Starfall? Not that, no. Because of the other really bad thing I did. And what would that be? You know the LP I gave you both in exchange for helping me with Operation Starfall? I got hold of it sort of illegally by hacking the Pokemon League's LP management system. Ah, I see. That is quite the revelation. I did not think such a thing was even possible in the first place. It wasn't all that hard. I mean, I'm really sorry and I won't do it again. This matter is rather out of my jurisdiction, I'm afraid. We'll have to consult Miss Gita, the Pokemon League chairwoman, on how best to proceed. Figured as much. I do apologize, Master Polylog, but I will have to ask you to give us some privacy. Director's so behind the times, right? I mean, our battle studies teacher literally told us that this was a thing that could happen. Our battle studies teacher! Come on. Anyway, I guess that's the end of that storyline then. So that's kind of cool. The direct ending there was maybe a little anticlimactic, but the rest of it was actually super, like, super good overall. Alright, how about I do the last of my classes here before we go take on the Pokemon League? That sounds appropriate, since we ended up in class. I did want to try to end the night on the Elite Four. That's definitely a thing I want to do. But considering we've only been live for like 42 minutes, I'm sure we got time to do some extra stuff in here. Good morning, Master Polylog. What class would you like to take? We'll start with biology. You'd like biology with Mr. Jacques? Yeah, let's go do that. Let's go do some classes. Oh god, I have to make up voices for all these teachers now. This may have been a mistake. Can I undo this? Can we not do this? I don't have voices. There's a lot of people. Oh boy. It's not like all my voices are like super different anyway. It's basically just me talking slightly different. They can all have the same voice. I don't care. Hello, hello. I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. Next time we meet, we'll have our final exam. That means today's our last actual class. And the topic for this last class will be Pokemon forms. You can just think of forms as the shapes or appearances that Pokemon have. There's also a phenomenon called a form change, where a Pokemon's appearance changes under certain conditions. Cyclizar, for example, which we regularly ride on as transportation here in Paldea, has 3 forms. First, as its basic form, where it walks on 4 legs. Second is its battle form, where it stands on its hind legs to engage in battle. Finally, there's its ride form, where it inflates its throat sac and its tail so we can ride on its back. Though we can use something you're all carrying with you now as an even better example. Yep, I'm talking about your phones. Some smartphones are inhabited by a certain Pokemon. Does anyone know the Pokemon I'm referring to? That'd be Rotom! You're a regular expert on Pokemon and technology, aren't you, Polly? The Pokemon inside your phone is Rotom, and it does all sorts of things to help you out. A Rotom inside a Rotom phone is special, so it doesn't try to enter other electronics. An ordinary Rotom, however, can change form by entering washing machines, microwave ovens, and other electronic appliances. Rotom is a bit of an exception, though. Many Pokemon that change form do so simply by holding an item or having one used on. Oricorio, for example, has 4 different forms it can change between when given different nectars. Pokemon may even change type or learn different moves when they change form. Form changes are different from evolution in that the Pokemon can return to its original form. And unlike shiny Pokemon, which can't change their special coloration, the same individual Pokemon can go back and forth between its forms. There's a lot to dig into with this form change phenomenon, as you can see. We can all learn something from Pokemon here, don't you think? Bit of a stretch, but I'd be happy to see you all enjoy your time at the Academy to the fullest and change form into a new version of yourselves. Or something like that, anyway. Oh, I almost forgot! Regional forms, which vary based on what region a Pokemon came from, don't change like other forms. They're an innate... Oops, there's the bell. I guess I was scatterbrained, I was scatterbrained to Mr. Jacques right up to the very end, huh? I had a great time teaching all of you. I hope you'll do your best on the final exam. Ta-da! Can he have an Einstein voice? Oops. I'm gonna go with no. Oops. Alright, let's take our biology final then. Let's see what we got. Bring it on. What you got? What you got, biology final? If you're new to Pokemon, the classes can actually be pretty interesting new information. Hello everyone. Today is our final exam. It'll cover everything I've taught you so far, but I'm sure you'll all do just fine. Take your time and contemplate each question carefully. How many of the following 4 methods make it easier to catch a Pokemon? Inflicting paralysis, using a Poke Toy, feeding it a berry, surprising it from behind. If we're counting just this game and not Pokemon Go, I don't remember if surprising it from behind was actually an option. I'm gonna go with 1. True or false, you can get new Pokemon only by catching them yourself or trading with other trainers. I mean, other people can gift them to you, but I don't know if they do that in this game. I'm gonna go with yes. If a Pokemon is holding an Everstone, will using an item that induces evolution, such as a Firestone, cause it to evolve? Yes, it will. It will override an Everstone, because it's an item. What is the probability of running into a shiny Pokemon? 1 in 4,096. Nice try. True or false? The Pokemon known as Oricorio has 3 forms. It has 4. 4 forms. This question won't affect your grade. Do you have anything you would like to say about my class? I'm still getting used to this teaching thing, but I sure had fun as your teacher. Keep teaching, you can do it! Okay, time's up whether you like it or not. I hope everyone enjoyed tackling those questions. I snuck in a little bonus question there right at the end again. Sharp little secret. Don't tell the director. I'll grade these right away. I hope you're all looking forward to seeing how you did. Alright, let's see. I really hope those first 2 questions... I don't know about those first 2 questions, to be honest, but I got the other 3 right, so... should be fine. Must get 3 questions right to pass midterms, 4 questions correct to pass the finals. Uh-oh. Let's see how you did. 2 out of 5! I'm a disgrace to Pokemon. I got 2 out of 5 on my Pokemon Biology final. Bye, everybody. I'm going away now. I'm going away and not returning ever again. I'm lying, we're still playing. 2 out of 5! Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. I know I got the Oricorio one right. Because it's got 4 forms. That was in the last class. I've never had to retake one of these tests. Okay, it's just saying the same thing. Okay, so this one is probably 2 then, because using a Poketoy and feeding it a berry or not, but surprising it must give additional catch rate. I don't remember which way I answered this. I'm going to say false. I'm going to say no, 1 on this one. Shiny is 1 in 4,000. Oricorio has 4 forms. Meh. Should have studied. Listen, it's fine. I know you could sneak up on the Arceus game. Yeah, I mean, you could sneak up on Pokemon, but I didn't think it affected the catch rate. That's the part that's different. Five out of 5. There we go. Fixed it. Okay, so sneaking up on Pokemon increases catch rate. That's good to know. 5 XP candies, M, for completing your final exam. Alright, so that's that final. Let's go to math class. Math class with Miss Time. Congrats, thanks, bye. Dun 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 bum bum. Hello everyone, I hope we can have fun once again today for our last class together. Last time we learned about probability using move accuracy as an example. Probability is quite an interesting subject. Did you know that in a class with 40 students, there's a 90% chance that 2 of them will have the same birthday? This is true even despite the fact that there are over 300 days in each year. Isn't that remarkable? But let's move on to today's topic before we get swept along with probability again. I've been teaching you all how to calculate damage in this class using examples like type matchups, critical hits, stat boosts, and the like. All of these variables are multiplied together to calculate damage dealt to an opponent. However, did you know that there's an even simpler way to increase the damage of your Pokemon's moves? All you have to do is have your Pokemon use a move it shares a type with. If a rock type Pokemon uses the rock type move Stone Edge, the move's base power of 100 is multiplied by 1.5 to become 150. Ground and rock may seem like similar types, but if a ground type Pokemon uses Stone Edge, the move's power will remain 100. Super effective moves and critical hits also add multipliers onto this little numerical increase, so it most certainly must not be taken lightly. I went to a class of 40 for 5 years and no one else had my birthday. All it said was 90% chance that 2 students share a birthday. Not that somebody shared a birthday with you. It's all getting good, yeah. But yeah, us in the competitive Pokemon world called this bonus Same Tack a Type bonus, or STAB for short. It's an acronym. Very important damage increase thing. But yeah, this math class is actually pretty legit for actual Pokemon knowledge. It's really good. Let me ask you a question to see if you understand what I'm talking about here. Say you have a move with a power of 100. If a Pokemon that shares a type with this move uses it and it hits an opponent that is weak to that type, what happens to the move's power? It becomes 300. You did that calculation all in your head? Well done, Polylog. First, using a move that shares a type with its user multiplies the move's base power of 100 by 1.5, making the power 150. The fact that the opponent is weak to the move's type then doubles that power from 150 to 300. The original power of the move ends up being tripled. Isn't that amazing? What's more, if a Pokemon terastallizes and its Terra type matches one of its original types, then the bonus it gets for using a move of that same type increases from 1.5 to 2. That is actually new information. This is new info. So Stone Edge would go from 100 to 200, and then 200 to 400 base power, if it's super effective. This was information I needed. Thank you. This is information I wanted. So terastallizing gives, assuming that this is correct, which is an assumption in this scenario, but it sounds like terastallization may give a 50% bonus to the damage dealt if the move type matches the Terra bonus. So like if I have what's the word? If I use a Terra Blast from Aliphae, which turns it into an electric type move, then the base power goes from 80 to probably 120. Assuming that that's right. So that's pretty good. Of course, being able to use a lot of moves with different types is great as well. That's one way you can surprise your opponent. Now, how do you apply this to Gold Noodle? Well, Gold Noodle terastallizes into a Steel type. Wait, nope. Gold Noodle's a ghosty. Gold Noodle's a ghosty boy. So if I use Make It Rain, probably no difference to the damage. If I use Shadow Ball, that increases by double. And then potentially double again if it's weak to it. So I don't know. I think Shadow Ball is 80, so it goes to 160. If it uses it when terastallized. Pretty good damage. In the end, your own innate characteristics are what will really let you shine the most. Bear in mind that this is true for both humans and Pokemon. It sure would make me happy if you could take those words to heart, but I suppose I should really have shared this basic advice right from our first lesson. My apologies. Just like that, class is over. The last of our time together flew by in the blink of an eye. It was so much fun to be able to teach you all eager students about numbers. Next class will be our fun final exam. Be sure to review the material well in preparation. Alright, folks. Final number 2. I got this. Math class is my specialty. I got this. I got this. Which class would you like to take? Math final! Do-do-do. Dan-dan. Dan-dan. Alright, everyone, it's time for our final exam. I'm sure the fun experiences you all had in my class will serve you well as you answer. How many Great Balls could you purchase with 3,000 Pokebucks if each one costs 600? So 600 would be 5 Great Balls. And you don't get a bonus for just buying 5, so you get 5. If a Water-type move with a power of 100 lands a critical hit on a Grass-type Pokemon, what will the move's power be? So... it's reduced by half, because Grass-type resists water, and then a crit would boost it by... yeah, so it's gotta be 75. Doesn't it? I feel like a crit... I know crit doesn't double damage anymore, it's half. 1.5 times. It's gotta be 75. The problem is some of these stats change over the years. Under normal conditions, what percent chance does Stone Edge have to land a critical hit? That is 12%, because it's boosted. It used to be that base crit chance was 6%, and then they dropped it to 4% in 7th gen. So that one still gets me off a little bit sometimes, but 12% for Stone Edge is pretty good. If a Pokemon uses Swords Dance twice to boost its attack by 4 stages, how much damage will its physical moves then do? That would be triple damage. If a Rock-type Pokemon whose Terra type is Rock terastallizes, what will the power of its Rock-type moves be multiplied by? That'd be 2. Gets you what? Son of a bitch. Listen, my wording is immaculate at all times. Shut up. Just whatever. So nice to have a school system where you can take classes whenever you want, and when you go, you have the class ready for you. Yep. That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? And 5 out of 5! Da-da-da-dun-da-dun. Easy. Alright, next class is History with Miss Reifert. Class will begin soon. Ba-ba-dum. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday, it is now a part of history. Today is our last class, so I would like to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us one last time. In our last class, I taught you about the Area Zero expedition of 200 years ago, correct? Alas, 200 years is not that long ago. Not that long ago at all. How unfortunate that our history lessons must march so inexorably toward the future. Would it not be more of an adventure to march toward the past instead? To start from our present and study history in reverse? That might be hard to follow. Indeed, it may be difficult to understand the flow of events, how one thing leads to another, if we were to trace history in reverse. Oh, I suppose I have no choice but to let the flow of time carry us toward the future. In this last class of ours, I shall fill your minds with the history of terrestrial phenomenon. The technology behind terror orbs has its origins in Area Zero. Even after the Area Zero expedition supposedly reached the crater's deepest depths, others continued to explore that area. And around 140 years ago, Pokemon cloaked in a mysterious light were discovered there. As you may have already guessed, these were, in fact, terrestrialized Pokemon. However, when those who discovered the Pokemon brought them out of Area Zero, the light faded and the terrestrial phenomenon remained a mystery for quite some time. However, 10 years ago, that might as well be present day, certain someone you have definitely heard of unraveled this mystery. Aha, perfect timing to make eye contact, young Polylog. Answer me this. How dare I make eye contact with this teacher? What is the name of the famous professor who unraveled the terrestrial phenomenon mystery? Heath was a different one. Professor Clavel's not a thing, that's the rector, so it's gotta be Sada. Correct. To think that you, a new transfer student to our academy, could answer this question correctly. I butchered that sentence, but I read it right, so. You must be very diligent in your studies. Approximately 10 years ago, a professor named Sada unraveled the mystery of the terrestrial phenomenon. She discovered that the shining crystals down in Area Zero, or rather the energy they emit, is what causes Pokemon to terrestrialize. This led the professor to invent Terra Orb technology and to develop a practical use for it. This technology was then shared with both the Pokemon League and our academy. Rumor has it that Director Clavel was one of the researchers on the professor's team. Alas, this story is much less exciting now that someone we all know appears in it. Modern history truly is dull, isn't it? Thus ends my history classes. Our next session will be our final exam. Bring the wonders of history to the forefront of your minds in preparation. Ba-ba-da! I'm so sad Professor Joe Mama wasn't an option. Josh. Lurkinil! Welcome back. How you doing? If bullying was still a thing in that academy, that's certainly a shiny light to be picked on. What are you talking about? Alright, history final. I needed a nap. That is fair. Thanksgiving is a good day to take a nap. Especially if you ate a whole bunch of turkey. I want more turkey. I don't have any more turkey. Somebody send me turkey. Somebody send me like a 10-pound turkey that I could eat. Hold on. That pain feels slightly different. Who was that? Sarah! Hi, Sarah! Sorry there was no turkey. I think there was a bear in there. I can manage with that. How you doing, friend? Greetings, my little students. It's time for our final examination. Doors are not tasty. Doors are pain. Oh, my back. That one hurt. Summon your historical knowledge from the dark recesses of your minds and answer the questions. Doors are high fiber. Doors are... I'm gonna get to my final now. What is the area within the Great Crater of Paldea called? That is Area Zero. How many years ago was this academy founded? That was 805 years ago, according to this history class in previous classes. Which of these did not appear in Paldean fairy tale about the four treasures? Vessel, folding fan, folding fan. Which Area Zero expedition member wrote the record of the team's activities? That's Heath. How many years ago did Professor Sada invent Terra Orbs? 10 years ago. I have to go out for a bit. Thought I'd hit a lurk in. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate your lurk. Thank you very much, friend. I appreciate you stopping by and saying hi and all that good stuff. Go do the stuff you gotta take care of. Appreciate you. You must excuse that last question. It is too shallow and ridiculous to be on a history test, but alas, the director forced me to include it. So ends our final examination. You may ask for your scores at the school's front desk. Only real finals are this easy, right? Bum bum. To be fair, these are finals for like 12-year-olds. Maybe back in about an hour. Yay! I might be live then. I can try to be live then. We'll see if the internet cooperates, really. That's what it comes down to. Should still catch more stream. Yay! Alright, let's see. Did I do it? 5 out of 5! Dun 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 dun! I did it! Next up is language class. Y'all, Salvatore is a dude. I'm not gonna be able to read this guy. He speaks a lot of French. He speaks a lot of Spanish and Japanese too, but there's a lot of French, and I don't know French enough to pronounce it. It's not gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. Look at my hair wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. My dear friends, how are all of you today? It's time for the last of Salvatore's language lessons. Êtes-vous prêts? Are you ready? Oui! What a réponse fantastique! Great answer that is. Perfect for our last class together. I love it! And aujourd'hui, I'm assuming, I'm just gonna guess these pronunciations. Today, we will once again be having a listening lesson. Vas-y, go for it, my assistant. Pikachu. Let's get right to it, my little Pikachu friend. For our last listening class, tell everyone how you're feeling right now, s'il te plaît. I was expecting s'il vous plaît, but it's s'il te plaît. Cha! Oh, can you feel that? That's one contagious emotion in Pikachu's voice. What emotion do you suppose Pikachu was trying to convey just now? Happiness! Well done, Polylog. I'm so happy that you got it right. Get it? When Pikachu says, it's expressing happiness, doesn't it make you just want to break out into a happy dance? But I didn't have to ask my Pikachu to put on an act today. Oh no, I simply asked it to show you all how it felt about getting to have class with you. Getting to meet so many new friends and study together in this class with you. It's made both me and my little Pikachu so very happy. And now, apropos of nothing, let me give you all one last wise word of advice. As you live your lives, I'm sure you will all have times when you get mad or sad, maybe even more than you would like. Everything has its ups and downs. Life is a veritable roller coaster. But, à la fin, in the end that is, there is surely happiness waiting for you. So gardez la soir. Keep a smile on your face, even in the hardest of times. Ciao! When you're faced with a problem that you can't handle alone, find someone to rely on, be it a teacher, your family, your friends, anyone. Prochain cours. Next lesson will be our final exam. Be sure to review what we learned in all our lessons so far. Adios, matane! I tried. Today I watched a Scuffed Eats stream where they made the whole TG dinner, including deviled eggs. I only recently learned that's the name of the recipe. I learned when I was 6 on my own. For me, it's always been huevos rellenos. Gotcha. Good old devil eggs. Matane. Well, there's the Japanese. Yep. He threw in a little bit of the Japanese right at the end there. Alright, let's see our languages final, which, by the way, like, the last 3 language classes were just how Pikachu sounded when he talked, so I'm really interested to see how this final is. I'm really interested to see what he does here. Hey, there's Pikachu! Aujourd'hui, today, we take our final exam. Détendez-vous. Relax, that is, and do your best. Êtes-vous prêt? Are you ready? Let's begin. Which of the following means delicious? Délicieux. Which of these 2 foreign phrases means Je t'aime, ich liebe dich? That's I love you. Pika! Based on what you just heard, what emotion do you think Pikachu was expressing? That's anger. Well, yeah, that was anger. Cha! Based on what you just heard, what emotion do you think Pikachu was expressing? That one was happiness. What is your beloved teacher's name? Salvatore. Sestini. Time is up. Posez vos stylos. Put down your pens, that is. Assume the obligatory dernière question, last question that is, gave you no trouble. I'm sure you all did great. Bravo, my friends. You can get your scores at the school's front desk. Interested in that family. Taught my grandma to make it and then my dad. We don't have TG this side of the world. I don't actually know what... Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm dumb. Never mind. I know what that means. I'm just gonna see how I did on my question now. You answered 5 out of 5 questions correctly. It's an Italian teacher speaking French sprinkled with Japanese. Yes. There you go. that's I tried to give him a very mixed, like, I tried to give him a somewhat mixed accent there, just because he's got a little of everything going on. Anyway, yay! Next up is Battle Studies. Imagine having a Battle Studies class, first of all. Da-da-da. Oh no, Gold Noodle's out. Os! This is our last class, but don't let those energy levels drop before we wrap things up. You've shown that you have more than enough knowledge to be super strong battlers. I don't know that I have much left to teach you, but we can always aim for ever higher, ever greater heights. You guys might recognize this professor from earlier when we went to the psychic gym, by the way. So today, I'm gonna teach you about the rules of link battles. Oh, okay, this is actually kind of cool. When 2 trainers participate in link battles together, they can engage in either single battles or double battles with each other. And if you're playing in a group of 4, you can all battle each other in multi-battles. Now, when you're out having battles during your independent study, you can use whatever number of Pokemon you like, and they can be any level. But in link battles, there are 2 special rules to keep in mind. Some of these special rules involve adjusting Pokemon's levels. Now, the no restrictions... Ah! How dare you? How dare you? The no restrictions rules set levels... I'm gonna try that again. The no restrictions rule set lets all Pokemon stay at their current level. It lets trainers use multiple Pokemon of the same species and multiples of the same held item, too. Oh, come on! Come on! But if you choose to use normal rules, all Pokemon will be set to level 50 for your battles, regardless of what level they actually are. This even includes lower level Pokemon. They'll get a power boost to participate. Assholes. Normal rules let you use multiples of the same Pokemon species and the same held items too. The great part about this rule set is that it lets any of your Pokemon participate. All they have to do is learn some good moves. Lastly, the rule set called Flat Rules mostly affects Pokemon over level 50. Such Pokemon will be set to level 50 for the duration of the battle. The Flat Rule set is the one most often used for official tournaments. This rule set does not allow trainers to use multiple Pokemon of the same species or multiples of the same held item. Alright, here's a question for you. Which rule set should you pick if you want to use a lower level Pokemon and keep its level low? Flat rules. That's the one, new kid. Looks like you were listening to the lesson. Yeah, I also know that if I want to use the fear method where I have like an Aron at level 1 with a Shell Bell and Sturdy and Endeavor, then I need to use flat rules. If you've got some clever strategy that you need to use a level 5 Pokemon for, your best bet is to use the flat rule set. Of course, you can also choose no restrictions if you want to battle with any Pokemon you want, at any level and with any held item. That's a pretty good rule set for when you want to battle freely with friends. In conclusion, normal rules adjust all Pokemon to 50. Flat rules let you use lower level Pokemon at their actual levels. I hope you use these tips for some excited battles with your friends. Because apparently my tongue doesn't work, nor do my lip. And English is a very difficult language. So I'm gonna stop trying to speak it now and instead have a little bit of water. That might help. Aw man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home, but I guess we truly are out of time. Next class will be our final exam. Aim for a perfect score. Os! So flat rules for the level 1 Pokemon with that Life Drain move and that can't die in one shot thing? Yeah, basically that. That's basically what I was talking about. You don't even need a Life Drain move, you just need something that deals damage and a Shell Bell and you'll heal to full. It fails to a lot of other strategies, but it's fun to get every once in a while. Alright, Battle Studies final. It's finally game day. Today is our final exam. Time to put on your game faces and do battle with those test sheets. Which cheer boosts attack and special attack for all allies during a Terra Raid battle? Go all out! What do we call the battles that Pokemon sent out with the R button do on their own? You can do it battles. How should you obtain LP? Hack the system. Exchange materials. High-level Pokemon are adjusted to what level when using flat rules in Link battles? 50. When using normal rules in Link battles, you can use multiple Pokemon of the same species and multiples of the same held item. Time's up, put your pencils down. Saw you giving it everything you've got. I'm sure you all got perfect scores. You all did so well in my class. If you pass this test, you'll officially be Battle Masters. Lady, I've been a Battle Master longer than you've been a thought in somebody's brain. Now go ask for your surely stellar scores at the front desks, you little rascals. On an amusing note, years ago when I was a kid, my aunt and uncle hosted a foreign exchange student from Japan. Her daughter decided to come here for university and went with my relatives for Thanksgiving. Nice. Definitely hack it, yeah. I mean, that's not the right answer, but boy, was I tempted. 5 out of 5! Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. And you've been playing Pokemon for 20 plus years. You know, you tend to know these things a little bit better. Alright, next up, we have the art class with Mr. Hassel. By the way, this instructor is one of the Elite Four. Just putting that out there. We're going to be fighting this guy in a bit. So meet Elite Four member Hassel. He's going to be a real hassle to beat. Hello class, it is I, Hassel, yet again. My, how time flies, as they say. Indeed, our time together has certainly flown by. It's hard to believe that this is our last class. Now, our topics for today may feel somewhat unrelated to art. But there's absolutely no set definition as to what art should be. Hi, Penny! Therefore, let us carry on with the discussion and see where it takes us. There are two things I wish to focus on today: ribbons and marks. Both ribbons and marks are special honors that capture a Pokemon's qualities. There will be times when your Pokemon gives maximum effort or has a noteworthy experience. In recognition of its feats and accomplishments, it can be given a ribbon. To give an example, if you manage to become incredibly close to a Pokemon, it may be granted the Best Friends ribbon. Incidentally, there's a person in Cascarafa who can give your Pokemon a Best Friends ribbon. Marks, on the other hand, are mostly found on wild Pokemon when you meet them for the first time. They can symbolize the character of a Pokemon, such as with the Rowdy mark or the Vigor mark. It's completely up to luck whether you'll run into a Pokemon with these marks. So if you're able to catch a Pokemon with a mark, rejoice at your outstanding fortune. Does anyone know what special thing you can do with Pokemon that have ribbons or marks? You can change their title, baby! Wonderful, Polylog, your knowledge is impressive. The correct answer is that Pokemon with ribbons or marks can be given titles. What's more, they can be sent into battle displaying a title of your choosing. For example, you could send out a Gibble with the Best Friends ribbon declaring, "Go, Gibble the Great Friend!" And while I know I just said that marks are generally found already on Pokemon when you meet them for the first time, it seems that more recently Pokemon can be awarded certain marks based on their efforts. There are marks such as the Gourmand mark, the Item Finder mark, the Partner mark, and so on. Perhaps it might be fun to try and work out how to get each mark using its name as a clue. Well, that just about wraps up our last class. Next is the final exam. Please review our material closely so that you may pass on your first try. Oh boy. Wrong music is playing. Yeah. Years ago, a friend of mine made a bunch of songs. One track was given a name by a mutual friend. We now call the track Mr. Fister. Jesus Christ, you guys. I've been thinking that since in a previous class you kept on doing it even on pause between dialogue lines. Oh boy. Alright, let's go to the art final with Mr. Hassel. Fucking Hasselhoff. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get up and stretch after this next class. I do hope you're all ready because it is time for your final exam. Focus and do your best. Hi, Nimona! Oh, sorry. Focus. The Hoth? Yes, the Hoth. And begin! Sorry, I gotta focus. It's test time. It's finals. What is the name of the restaurant where you can change your Pokemon's Change your Pokemon's Terra type. I believe it's the Treasure Eatery? I know it's not the Treasury. It's one of these two. I think it's a Treasure Eatery. It's probably wrong, actually. What is the name of Brassius' signature art installation that we discussed in class? Surrendering Sunflora. How many waterfalls are counted among the 10 sites of Paldea? That's 2. Where can you find the million-volt skyline? Levincia. The marks a Pokemon has are present when you first meet one, and none can be added later. False. Time's up. That's it for today's test. Pencils down, please. Thank you all so much for learning about art with me. The time we shared has left a mark that I will treasure, I promise you. And it is my sincere wish that all of you go on to even greater, more prosperous futures. And that's that. Good work, everyone. You can receive your results from the front desk. Hi, Ibarra. How you doing, buddy? Ibarra's new here, everyone. Make sure to give him a hearty hello. Let's get a 4 out of 5 on this, yeah? Hey, 5 out of 5. It was the Treasure Eatery. Sick. Ba-da-ba-dum-ba-dum. The treasure trove is so easy to, like, get caught up on, but it's not, so... Good stuff. Alright. Last but not least, home economics. Are you guys ready to meet the home economics teacher, by the way? The home economics teacher is a glorious, glorious individual. And I care about them very much. This is gonna be good. You'd like to take home ec with Mr. Saguaro? Treasure Trove sounds like a brothel in a bad fantasy romance novel. I mean, kinda, yeah. Alright. Let's get into the mood for Mr. Saguaro here. Put away your phones. It is now time to begin our last class together. Home economics is the study of life's necessities, but looking back on our time together, I realized that I focused almost entirely on food. I hope it's not too late to shift to a discussion of clothing, another necessity in our last class. As I'm sure you're aware, our academy has an air of freedom about it. We provide uniforms for each season to accommodate the diverse climate of Paldea. However, students are free to wear whichever style they wish whenever they please. You should all have received 4 sets of tops and bottoms, 1 each for spring, summer, fall, and winter, when the Academy accepted you. If by chance you were not aware of this, you may wish to peruse your wardrobe. As long as you wear your school uniform, the rest of your ensemble need not be school issued. This includes your bag or your hat if you choose to wear one. You're even free to style your hair however you wish. Mr. Salvatore's hairstyle, for example, would almost certainly have been against school rules when I was a boy. That reminds me. There's one more thing you all like to decorate, which I must say I find quite charming. Our Rotom phones! Perfectly correct. That's the adorable little thing I was speaking of. Oh, it interests me so. I must admit that I'm fascinated by Rotom phones and how to customize them. Is that? How very intriguing. So there's a shop called Delibird Presents, where you can purchase cases for your Rotom phones. I thank you for that useful bit of information. I shall have to go myself first thing tomorrow to get an adorable case of my own liking. Forgive me, I seem to have gotten a little carried away with this small talk. As this class known as Home Economics nears its end, I offer these final words to you who have been honing everyday life skills with me. My field of study is not so decisive as the likes of mathematics, for example, where test scores might play a part in deciding your future. However, as you go on to cook for yourselves, to take care of your Pokemon, to decide what to wear in the morning when you awaken, I would be honored if what I have taught you serves to smoothen out and enrich your lives, even if only a little. This sentiment was imparted to me by Mr. Hassel and his particular outlook on such matters. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for seeing this class through to the end. Our time together has come to a close for today. Prepare to do your best on our final exam.
Try to Magic Spoon.
Magic Spoon ain't gonna work.
Magic Spoon's over. I haven't even actually ordered myself any yet, because honestly, it's just so expensive. I'm saving for a wedding right now. Like, come on. I don't know how it tastes yet. I'm still waiting to get feedback from the purchase that we had, but I am curious. It's sad that his home ec and econ class was more useful than the one I got in high school. I never had a home economics class. Ever. It would have been useful. Learn some actual life skills. Excuse me. Yeah, that would have been nice. But no.
The time has come to test how well you have all learned in my class. Let's begin before the information simmering in your brains from a last-minute cram session fades. Which of the following meal powers makes it easier to come across shiny Pokemon? That's Sparkling Power. Which of the following is not an effect of Egg Power? It makes hatching eggs faster, helps hatch strong, does not help hatch strong Pokemon. Thanks, Echo, for the tip on it making eggs hatch faster, by the way. Because I didn't know that, and now I do. What is a simple yet important tactic for increasing the effectiveness of meal powers? Make food with others. What is the correct action to take when your adorable Pokemon become dirty? Pokemon Wash. This is a question about Academy rules. Should you change your uniform tops and bottoms to properly match each season? Don't matter. The time for answering questions has come to an end. Please stop writing. I made the questions a little easier than I'd planned to, as a way of saying thank you for informing me about the Rotom cases. I trust that you all gave this exam everything you had, so that you will not have to retake it. Please remember to ask for your scores at the front desk before leaving for the day.
Thanks, Mr. Saguaro. I didn't have home ec either. I had sewing because I'm a girl. Boys had separate woodwork class. That sounds a little sexist, but you know. Basic shop, home ec, personal accounting classes would have been incredibly useful. Yep. 7th grade, my second class was a triple class. Marketing 1/3, shop a 2nd, 3rd, and home ec the last. That would have been useful, actually, too. How bad would it feel to have the prof say he made the questions easier for you and then still fail, right? That would suck. 5 out of 5. Da-da-ba-dum-ba-da. Thanks for the XP candies. You've now finished all your classes and passed all of their exams. I have this for you from Director Clavel. Oh! Now you can focus all of your efforts on this year's treasure hunt. Be careful out there. Thanks, Lodel. What happens if I talk to her again? Oh, I can revisit the class. Okay, cool. Alright, now let's go talk to teachers. Let's head out to the schoolyard. And I have to find the professor. So that's problem number 1. There she is. Follow
Polylog, help me keep an eye out, would you? So one thing about this instructor's like thing is that she's been tailed by another student for a while, so this is probably the conclusion of that storyline. I've set up a little ambush here for that girl who keeps watching me. She'll be here any second. An ambush? Well, you see, it's not very pleasant knowing she's just staring at me all the time. And now I know what she looks like after seeing her in the cafeteria. Ah! It's you, isn't it? You're the one who's secretly been watching me recently. Time? How'd you know I... Listen, creepy kid. I guess you must have noticed me. I'm so sorry. Well, of course I noticed. You were watching me practically all day, every day, after all. Assume there's something you want to ask me? Yes, I do. I've been a huge fan of yours since your time as a gym leader, and I love rock-type moves so very much. Oh my. But you just suddenly retired from your post as gym leader a year and a half ago. Why did you quit? My goodness, is that all you wanted to ask? Yes, your reason for retiring was never made public. But it's well known among the students here that you just avoid the question anytime it's asked. I thought it would be rude to ask you a question that you didn't want to answer, so I just couldn't find the courage to ask. So that's why your gaze felt so very intense. I see, forgive me. So very intense. Ah, never mind that. As for the reason I quit my job as a gym leader, I simply wanted to focus more on my job as a teacher. It's not that I disliked being a gym leader or anything of that sort. Quite the contrary, talking about the gym fills me with feelings of nostalgia and sadness. That's why I always avoid answering the question when students ask. Oh, I see. Do you have any plans on becoming a gym leader again? No, I'm afraid I don't have any plan to do so. My sister is doing a splendid job as gym leader in my stead. I personally find being a teacher most enjoyable these days. But since I am in fact your teacher, I would appreciate it if you would call me Miss Time. As students do, not just Time. Okay, I'm sad to hear that, but I understand. Thank you so much, Miss Time. Well, I suppose that solves the mystery. Cool. Catch up on chat a little bit here. A little bit behind now after that. Yeah, mixed gender all year. Alright, yeah. Gender classes lasted at least until the beginning of the siege. That's crazy. All 7th graders were required to take this class set. Cool. Woolen set 5038. Hi, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the channel. Oh, that made me so nervous. I said so many things to try to sound cool. I was certainly a little scared when I felt that girl's intense gaze on me. But having you here with me allowed me to do what needed to be done to face what turned out to be one of my biggest fans. I must thank you for always showing up at just the right time, Polylog. Allow me to show you my appreciation a little. I hope these help on your adventure. Can you make a union circle? I can. I don't have any particular reason to at the moment. $50 rock terror shards is pretty good though. Thanks, Miss Time. That means I could change any of my Pokemon to a rock terror type anytime I want to, which is sweet. That's pretty good stuff. Dun-dun. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Alright, next up we'll go over to the staff room. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. And do a quick save too. I haven't saved in a hot minute. Miss Time's in here, but that's not who we want to talk to. We're here for... Who are we here for? Mr. Salvatore, where is he? There he is. Look at that bright outfit. Does this mean they're seen with each of the teachers to form close bonds? Yep. There have been several scenes with each teacher so far, and what we've been doing with Mr. Salvatore is helping take care of a little Pommy that he found that ran into the school's courtyard to escape being bullied essentially by another Pokemon. I borrow!
A Barrow Wolf is gifting 25 packs. Claim yours at streamloots.com/polylog.
Thank you for gifting packs to the community. That sounded like the Monster Hunter card packs, but I don't know that my packs differentiate between these things. I feel like they should. If they don't, lies, that wasn't me. Well, a wolf. Thank you for the 25 pack. Like, hello? Thank you. Click on that link in chat and go get your packs, people. Go click it. Or I guess for you guys, it's probably over here. Most people, it's over on the right side. Oh no.
Shanuho would like you to make up a little bit of backstory for your character.
Backstory. If it was Monster Hunter, I had to refresh my page and it reset. Aw. If it was me. Well, those would be good for tomorrow anyway. Make sure you guys claim those card packs. They'll be useful tomorrow. Assuming everything doesn't crap out again, but even if it does, I'll make it work. We missed last week, which I was very sad about, so we won't miss this week. Promise. Dun 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 dun! Anyway, a little bit of backstory about my character. So last time we talked about little Polylog here, we determined that he was from the Galar region. And that Mom took everything, or Dad took everything in the divorce. God, Snorlax high. That was loud. Holy jeez. Let's see. Polylog has a proclivity for heal balls
Vikings
because
is gifting 25 packs. Claim yours at streamloots.com/polylog.
Vi.
I'm gonna kick your butt!
Vi, thank you so much for 25. What is up with you guys? Listen, you guys are great, and I love you all very much. You guys don't have, that's a lot of money. You guys keep throwing at me. I'm not gonna say stop. I'm not gonna do, like, self-depreciating things, even though a lot of me wants to say that I don't deserve this kind of attention and stuff. I'm not going to do that, because I'm trying to be better than that. All I can say is thank you. Yes, thank you, Rai. No, those were the doors. Those were doors we threw at you. That's... I love your faces. Thank you. Polylog. Little student Polly here. Has a proclivity for heal balls. You know what? I'm gonna stop. You know what? It's a mystery now. No one will ever know. Every time I try to say it, I get interrupted. So, you know what? You'll never know. It's a mystery forever now. My dear Polylog, Pommy here is as healthy as can be. Oh, that's dramatic.
Vikings challenged you to fight with your eyes closed next time.
Oh boy, okay. Well, it seems being quiet is simply a part of this one's personality. But it's hard. Ow.
It's hard for a Pokemon to communicate with its fellows without speaking up. As you know, wild Pokemon use their cries to tell each other all sorts of things, like the location of food or whether there are predators nearby. So, even if I were to release it back into the wild, I'm afraid that it might not be able to do those sorts of things. What do you think, Polylog? Where does Palmy belong? With you, Mr. Salvatore. You could teach you how to talk and communicate and stuff. Oh, I didn't expect to hear mon nom, my name. So you think it should stay here, with me? So focused on getting it back in good health so it could return to the wild that I didn't even consider that possibility. What do you think about that idea, my little Palmy friend? Palmy! Palmy! It spoke, at last! Even without speaking Pokemon language myself, I know that reply means yes! Oh, my dear Polylog, merci so very, very much for all your help with Palmy. All the more reason you should have this. Here, a rare Pokemon for you to raise. Okay. She's just gonna give me a Meowth? Sure. See, this is why I said no to the catching and trading thing. Because this happens. I'm so happy. Yes, I, Salvatore, will take it upon myself to look after Palmy for good. I will indeed. It'll pair well with your Pikachu. Anyway, I suppose I do actually owe you guys a little bit of backstory for the character, though. Or do I? Or do I? Another one to throw coins, right? I have a feeling it's not a normal Meowth, though.
Rayshanuho says, good job.
Where was the next open slot in my stuff? Nope, not there.
What are you buying?
What are you buying? I ain't buying nothing. Where's Meowth? Ta-da! Hey, it did land in one of these boxes. Hey, that's what I thought. This Meowth I caught. This Meowth I caught. This one, however,
A Barrel Wolf says you must release any of your Pokemon now.
Listen. I just got this from Mr. Salvatore. I just got it. I can't. I'm sorry, Mr. Salvatore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry they're making me do it. Goodbye, Meowth. Goodbye, special Mr. Salvatore Meowth. I'll miss you. I'll miss you. What? Can't you see I'm grieving? It doesn't have to be Meowth. Wait. 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 Right. Gabriel 55, thank you for the follow. Oh well. Meow's gone now. Bum bum bum. Ow! Quick before it saves. Yeah, before it saves. Oh well. Too late. It's a Grinch looking thing. I would have gotten rid of it. It's a Galarian Meowth. It's fine. Realistically, it's fine. I don't need that one. The thing that Echo said that she was going to breed up and make battle versions of for later stuff is going to be one of those Meowths. So, yeah. It's fine. Realistically, I knew that was fine. I was fine with getting rid of that. Despite the fact that Mr. Salvatore just gave it to me, I don't need it. It's fine. I just felt it would be funnier if I made it a little more dramatic. Let's have a half-hour cooldown. Yeah, I mean, I don't want you releasing everything. If they had like a 5-minute cooldown, it'd be a lot more difficult to keep a box of Pokemon full. Okay, I actually need to get up and do a quick heckin' stretch. And we are on the hour, so I'm going to take a hot minute to do that. I'll be... That'd be for a Nuzlocke run. Yeah, right? Alright, I love your faces. I'll be back in just a minute. Streamloots. Alright, I'll be back in just a couple minutes, folks. I'm gonna get up, stretch. Get some water, nerds. Layla, get away from my controller! God. Okay, hang on. Okay. I don't know how many buttons the cat pushed, but that was the thing. Hi, friends. Might be trying to undo the ring of that meow. It's a cat thing, apparently. Let me go back here a little bit. Not much. Poly keychain? Yeah, so I've been doing auctions during this month for Polylog keychains, so yeah. I missed last week's, so tomorrow I will be doing 2.
A barrel wolf wants you to buy the most expensive item in the store.
I will be giving away 2 keychains tomorrow. Well, not giving away. I will be auctioning away 2 keychains tomorrow. They are flimsy. They are very poor quality. They have broken multiple times on me, so they are best, like, kept as collector's items and not actually used as keychains. Uh-oh. Polylog. Penny? Something I want to talk to you about. Can you come meet me in front of the school stairs? You know, where we first met? Okay, I guess the story's not over. I'll be waiting. I think Reina's keychain is the most expensive item in the store. Yeah, Reina... Yeah. Reina definitely paid up for that freaking keychain. But yeah, I'll be doing 2 tomorrow since I missed last Friday's. The keychains start at $10 for an auction, and yeah, I'll do 2 of them tomorrow. One for the first half of the stream, one for the second half of the Monster Hunter segment specifically, I think. So yeah, I've got 2 left, so I will be auctioning the 2 off. Airmitch won the one from a couple Fridays ago on the 11th, and Reina won the one on the 4th with a ridiculous total, which... Yeah. I'm gonna talk about that. Penny's the evil one, right? No, Penny's cool. She's the leader of Team Star, which ends up being an actual nice group of people. Hasta la vista. The 6 of us thought up that catchphrase back when we created the team. So cringy, it's perfect, you know? Anyway, about the LP thing. I thought I was going down big time for hacking the League point system, but they're letting me off easy. What happened? The Pokemon League said they'll waive my debt if I do some volunteer engineering for them. They even asked me to come work for them after I graduate, if you can believe that. Director Clavel and that Gita lady kept complimenting me like a weird amount. Apparently I have outstanding talent or something. Sorry for calling you out here to meet like this. I'm still not so great with people face to face. I never seem to find the right words, but, thank you so much. You saved Team Star, and my friends along with it. I know words won't ever be enough to properly thank you for all you've done, so here. Hey, Joker Meteor! I like Joker Meteor. I'm sure you'll put this to good use. And one more thing. I want to repay the debt I owe you. If you ever think of a way I can do that, just let me know. I'm great with machines and hacking and stuff. So next time, I'll be the one helping you, Polly. Be seeing you then. Hasta la vista. Bye, Penny! There goes again. There goes what? Hang on. Hang on, there goes what? Panicking now. Okay, no, I'm good. Okay, I'm still up. Okay, whew. Whew. Okay, I gotta go find...
A Barrow Wolf would like you to make up a little bit of backstory for your character.
So, Polylog here has green hair. His mom does not, nor does his father. It's not his natural hair color at all. He actually... He met a Smoliv when he came to this region, and its oil got all caught up in his hair, and it actually made his hair turn this color. And he's just not really bothered to fix it, and actually made friends with that Smoliv out in the wild, and goes and gets it re-dyed every once in a while just to keep up the color. Yep. He dyes his hair. There you go. Toss 3 potions!
A Barrow Wolf wants you to toss or sell 3 potions now.
Can I toss items, actually? Okay, that card apparently needs to be changed because apparently I can't throw away items. That's good to know. Change. Toss 3 potions card. Cannot discard items. Okay. So that's in there. I will go and sell them, however. I've been looking into making some adjustments to the cards now that I'm getting toward the end of this game. One in particular that Echo suggested is go and fight the nearest Terra raid battle. I think I really like that one. And that will probably be... I'll probably 1-to-1 that card with another one that's currently active, depending on how things are looking. Okay, I'll sell 3 potions real quick. And I'm not going to buy out of this store, because this store is not actually the most expensive. We're going to go over to a different store. You can also go to the closest outbreak. I can, yes. This is very true. Alright, Delibird Presents. This, I believe, is the most expensive store. Particularly when it comes to battle items, because it has a $100,000 choice scarf. There you go. 1 choice scarf. Actually, kind of wanted to buy something that was not the choice scarf, but it technically just says buy the most expensive item, which I think is like the nearest store. I should redo the wording on that card, actually.
A Barrow Wolf wants you to give a random held item to one of your Pokémon.
Fix that a little bit later. Can you put it on? Is it for Pokemon? It is for Pokemon. Yes, I can put it on. However, random item is going to work a little differently. So I'm going to go to the section that has held items. I'm going to close my eyes, and we're going to... Stop. There. Power weight. Great. Great. Change wording to Elden Ring. God damn it. Okay. Did you show the stats on that guy? So... Goldengo here. Gold Noodle. Has 199 HP, 98 attack.
A Barrow Wolf wants you to make any of your Pokémon hold a berry.
Here. LFA can have a figgy berry. Figgy pudding for all. So overall, speed is kind of, if I hit this, it gives you kind of an idea of what the breakdown is. Like the darker yellow gives you an idea. It's got pretty good special attack, which is why we're using special attacks on it compared to its attack stat, which is lower. Its overall HP, special defense, and defense values are all pretty half decent. And its speed is kind of middle groundish. It's not the fastest, but it ain't the slowest either. It's pretty good. Am I reading that right? He's immune to statuses. Yes. Yes. Meow. It is immune to status moves. It was immune to Will-O-Wisp. It was immune to yeah, it's not just being status, it is status moves. So things like Yawn, for example, which are, I mean, this is technically a status move, but anything like Screech, which would lower stats, Growl, Tail Whip, anything of that nature, it's straight up immune. It seems like a great Pokemon. It's fantastic as far as I've seen. I've been loving it. That ability is pretty strong, so I'm happy overall. So we are kind of pushing time at this point. I will save the rest of the teachers for later. We're gonna go tackle the Pokemon League. Which, if I remember right, is most easily accessed up this way. Or something. Well, you get a ribbon for him. I'll get a lot of things for him. I'll figure out how to get some ribbons. One ribbon I can get for him is actually for beating the Elite Four, which we are going to do. Would you run him in a comp team? Potentially. It's very possible. He's got a lot going for him, so I would say yes. But it would also depend on a lot on the meta. Obviously, the meta determines a lot of things, and a lot of competitive Pokemon is focused around the attacks that things can do. Being immune to status effect or status moves is decent. It's pretty good. But a lot of the time, people are going to be using offensive attacks for the most part, so it's kind of a, like, 50-50 thing. A little bit. Hard to say. Okay, I don't know where the actual entrance to the Pokemon League is, if I'm being honest with you. It's no Wonder Guard. Listen, Shedinja is actually a horrible Pokemon. It's got a good ability to do things with, but it doesn't have anything to back it up. And if you have any type of normal, like, Pokemon coverage stuff, nah. Shedinja's toast. Most people are covering, carrying something that can tackle a Shedinja no problem. I've heard giving an air balloon is dumb, but I don't even know what that does. Air balloon doesn't really do anything for Shedinja. It makes it hover, which makes it immune to, like, ground moves. But it already is effectively immune to ground moves because it doesn't take damage from things that are not super effective, so as far as I can tell, that's not going to do anything. Safety goggles prevent it from taking damage from like weather, like sandstorm, which would be pretty great. I really don't know the normal way to get to the Pokemon League. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know the normal way to get here. I don't know where the, like, actual normal exit from town to the Pokemon League is. I just don't. I know how to get there. I know a way to get there. It's kind of awkward, but that's all I can think of at the moment, so we're just gonna jump out of town. we're just gonna jump out of town. Would there be a secret entrance? Probably. I don't know. Echo's gonna come back later and be like, how do you not know where the entrance to the Pokemon League is? Like, really? Actually, let's go in here. Let's go in reverse. Let's reverse engineer the entrance to the Pokemon League. I'm curious. I want to see it. It's just literally a random door out to the side of the city into the mountain. It's just a door. Random door. Random ass door on the side of town. You'd think they would make the entrance to the Pokemon League a little more grandiose. A little more, you know, wild. Out there. Whatever. But no. I'm not even going to fight that trainer. I'm not going to fight anybody. We're just going to go up. You need a space in there, Josh. I was like, wait, did my bot break? But no, you need a space. That's all you need. Roll space 1d20. Should fix you up. I don't remember if I healed or not recently, but you do this stuff. Ooh, 5. Not the best. Okay, so that noise was a Gimmighoul nearby. And it's relatively close. Is it on top of the Pokemon Center? Nope. Wait, yes! Aha! Hey! Viral hold at 20! GG. Net 20! $66-year-old 18 on 66. That's pretty funny. What was I doing? I really don't want that power weight. It's fine. Josh. Okay, I once rolled 96 all ones. Nice. Just be pre-rolling emotional damage for our next session. Oh boy. That sounds exciting. I am immersed. I'm not terrified at all. Bag. This one. I heard the don't show noises thread blew up. Kinda? There was a lot of discussion for sure. There's a lot of things going on there. For the sake of my allies, I am not able to disclose what was said within the halls of said channel. But know that it had a lot of words. Anyway, yeah, so the Gimmighoul coins, I am down to 1, which I just got from our little Gimmighoul friend on top of the Pokemon Center. So it did consume all 999 of my coins to evolve this thing. So yeah. In order to get another one, I would have to collect 999 more coins and do it again. Realistically speaking, it's a lot easier than it sounds because the Gimmighouls that spawn in the world respawn and can give you between like 40 and 60 coins at once when you beat them. So realistically, it's not too bad. I could probably get that in a day or two. Maybe not a day or two, because I think they respawn like once on the day or something, but we could make it happen. You need to be the noodle gym leader. That's just all I'm gonna have. It's just gonna be 6 noodles. 6 noodles is my whole, like, endgame team. I heard another Gimmighoul. It's around here somewhere. Different shaped noodles, the ramen gym. Yeah, we got close enough to Gita. Vegeta! One gym, 6 noodles. Hello, Polylog. So this is it. Decided to face the Pokemon League. Final test you must pass to become a champion. Is held here in this building. I wish you the best of luck from the bottom of my heart, Polylog. I look forward to meeting you again soon. Alright, here we go. First thing we're doing, as soon as we get in there, Noodle! Alright, Noodle. Alright, Gold Noodle. I'm gonna save right in front of this, just in case. Gold Noodle, let's go. You need a chunk for the ham, Gold Noodle. You need one to represent broth and one for veggies.
Joshua
Oh no.
Learning challenged you to fight with your eyes closed next time.
Okay, that's... Okay. I'm going to have to be very careful about listening. I'm going to turn up the volume on my headset a little bit and really listen when this starts up. That is 2 blindfolds. That is actually 2 blindfolds, and I was keeping track of that. Oh boy.
Otha Noises wants you to remove a held item from one of your Pokemon.
You got it. Gold Noodle no longer has its speed halved. There's a teacup Pokemon. Yeah, need a bowl Pokemon for the ramen team. Alright, let's face the champion assessment. Let's see here. Polylog from Naranja Academy, is it? It appears that you have a total of 8 gym badges. Very well, you may now proceed to the interview room. Alright. Also, there is an olive Pokemon, so there is that. Hello, Rika. Thank you for coming today. Please do have a seat. She's gonna make me actually sit. You need to commit to the bit. So, what I will do... That could be fun, actually. I could make a card to challenge the ramen gym leader. I don't know if Bellsprout's in this game, but if nothing else, there is an olive Pokemon that turns into a rather grandiose grass type. That, yeah, I've seen it once already. Olive. I'll pull up a picture of it for you so you can see it. It's perfect for the team, honestly. Arboliva. Yeah, it's called Arboliva. And it looks a little bit like... Looks a little bit like this. There's your sprouts. It does have olives on it, so... You know. But we can pick the olives off. It's pretty good. It's an olive branch. Yeah, it literally is an olive branch. That is the Evo of Smoliv, yeah. Yeah, when I was doing some battles with Echo earlier, I caught one of them in there. It's pretty good. All right, let's take a seat. Let's get this started. Let's go. I, Rika, will be your interviewer. Let's get started with the first portion of the champion assessment. I was going to be so disappointed that your team will be based on a bowl of ramen. I don't think she'll be disappointed by anything. I think she'll be amused if nothing else. Listen, we actually used to be... So, real time for a moment here. We actually used to be a part of a team on Gaia Online, called the Rainbow League, where your team, as one of the gym leaders, had to consist of all Pokemon of all the same color. We had a whole bunch of different colored teams. It was really fantastic. I was actually the warm Elite Four member, so I could only use warm colors. So anything red, orange, yellow, pink, stuff like that. And we had classifications. We had a whole spreadsheet for which Pokemon counted as which colors, which we had some contention on every once in a while. We had to make some debates back and forth. It didn't last particularly long, because there were some conflicts internally between players and stuff like that. Better not to get into it, but it was a really fun concept, and I enjoyed being on that team for the portion of time that I was on it. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, back to this. Random Polylore. We begin with the interview. First things first, let me see how many gym badges you have. Excellent, you have all 8. Next, I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind, Polylog. Please think carefully, as you may automatically fail the interview depending on your answers. Whoa, that's intense. Let's begin. How did you get here today? I rode on my Pokemon. Very good, very good. Please tell me the name of the school you were enrolled in. It's Manzana Academy. No, it's Naranja Academy. Ah, that's right. So what brings you to the Pokemon League today? Came to become a champion. Durr. 8 rounds with bait, which is all the gyms were. There you go. Yes, indeed. Why else would you be here, I suppose? Now, what did you intend to do if and when you become a champion? I don't know. I felt like that was the end goal. Become even stronger. Because reasons. I see. Interesting. Tell me, which of the 8 gyms gave you the most difficulty? Ooh. Tough call, actually. I have to go look at him again, actually. Gyms. Because, honestly, most of them didn't give me that much trouble. You know, honestly, I think it was the Medali gym. I don't think this one was on stream, but the normal type gym leader was actually kind of heavy. Why are you giving this guy a Metal Gear Solid voice? Because she looks like she's the type that would have a lighter voice. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, it's the Medali gym I think was the hardest for me. I see. And what was the name of the gym leader you faced there? Larry. Believe it or not, it was actually Larry. I really wish I had done this one on stream. Because I can actually see myself cosplaying this guy. Larry. He was literally just in there doing his job. He's like, this is my job. If I don't fight you as the gym leader, my boss will get mad at me. So, you know, let's get to work and stuff. I'll fight you. Yeah. Oh, no, you can't beat me. I'm gonna get in trouble with the boss if I listen. Okay. Cool. Okay. Do you want to just like sit down and have some lunch with me after, since you kind of kicked my ass? It's fine, really. I could literally cosplay this dude with my normal outfit and a wig. Like, pretty easily. He's literally an office guy. Yeah. Legit. I understand why Violet has Uva Academy, but why Naranja for Scarlet? They couldn't name it any red berry? Apparently not, no. Apparently they were sold on it being an orange for Scarlet. Who knows? Anyway, yeah, it's Larry. Good old Larry. I'm glad you seem to remember. How can I forget Larry, dude? How can I forget my favorite gym leader, Larry? But do you remember which type of Pokemon Larry used? Normal type. Normal type. Wonderful. Building the skills needed for the champion assessment is no small feat. You must have met a lot of Pokemon to get here, Polylog. What was the category of the Pokemon you chose to be your first partner? The Duckling Pokemon. Very good, very good. Imagine if they had you type that in. I would have had no clue. I'd have been like, it was a duck. It went quack. Its name is Quaxley. It's a water type. It evolved into Quaquavel down the line. Like, oh. Now, please forgive me, but I'm going to repeat a previous question. Remind me, what do you intend to do if and when you become champion? I said I want to become even stronger. That's what I said. That's what I said. I put the JoJo duck, right? Ah, yes, that's right. Next is the final question for this interview. Do you like Pokemon, Polylog? Yeah, of course. They're my best friends and stuff. I almost want to go back and say no. I don't know. I really actually kind of want to go back and say no, though. Good job, kiddo. That about wraps up the interview. Let me be the first to congratulate you, Polylog. You just passed the first part of the champion assessment. Should I reset and say no? Should I reset and try to do, like, the worst I can on this? And then just go through and, like, speed through the questions proper? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I want to see it. I want to see it. I just want to see. Ding-a-ding, ding-a-ding. Polymon Home? What's that? Pokemon Home is basically a giant storage box for a ton of Pokemon. I'll probably show you guys tomorrow if you're interested. Go take a peek in there. All right. Wait, just in case it still works and things still go through, I have to put away this held item again. Because I did that after I saved last time, so we'll save again. Just in case they still let me through for some reason, even if I'm intentionally screwing up every answer. I don't know how they would let me through when I'm going to be as bad as I am. But we'll see. Alright, I'm not going to read through it all again because my voice is actually starting to get a little scratchy. I haven't done this much voice acting, like, through and through for a while. You have all 8. Yes. Alright, let's do it. Let's automatically fail. How did you get here today? I came back flying taxi. Yep. Name of the school you're enrolled in. That's Manzana Academy. I see. That concludes this interview. One of the staff will let you know the results. Thank you again for your time. Now please excuse me. Nope. How'd that happen? She's like, nope. Sorry to keep you waiting, Polylog. Now, regarding the results of the interview portion of your champion assessment, I'm sorry to say you didn't pass. You can take the champion assessment as many times as you want. I hope you come back for another try soon. Oh my god. He's saying the wrong name of the school. They're just like, fuck, excuse me? We literally told you at the gate what school you went to. Get out of here. You can't do this for every wrong answer. Should I? Should I? I was gonna do the last one for sure. And some of them I'm interested in seeing if there is a wrong answer. But I don't know if I want to do it for, like, the gym ones in particular. I feel like the gym ones would be pretty boring. Anyway, let's see if I walked does anything different. Probably not. School you're enrolled in. Naranja. What brings you to the Pokemon League? Should I get this one wrong? Should I say just for fun? Or catch? Fun. Alright, just for fun, I guess. I see. That concludes the interview. Nope. Nope, that's not the right answer. You can't just come to the Pokemon League for fun. Are you kidding me? Hello? That ain't right. Nope, you gotta have conviction. Commit to the gag. I'm sorry to say you didn't pass. Oh my god. That's so good. Alright, I'm not gonna do it for the gym leader ones. But I want to see what happens if I say I don't like Pokemon. I have a feeling it's gonna be the same, but I really hope that she has a special voice line, or a special, like, quote for getting through the rest of the assessment and then bombing the last question. You don't like Pokemon? Have you tried them with salt? Okay, let's do this. Let's go through the whole thing. I walked. Season your food. Yes. Naranja Academy. Thank you. I came to become a champion. If I become a champion, I want to find treasure. Which of the 8 gems gave you the most difficulty? I'm gonna go with the same one just because I don't remember, like, exactly for everything else. If I go with Medali, Larry, and normal, then it's pretty easy. I don't want to get kicked out on these questions. These are pretty samey. Okay, so should I get one wrong here? Or when I get to remembering the previous one, should I get it wrong, or do we think it's just going to be the same thing? Because I said I want to find treasure. What happened? Do we want to see what happens if I change my mind here and then go through it again? Or should I just do one more fail? Gym questions feel like a performance evaluation on their gym. Kinda, yeah. Based on the statistics, this one seems interesting to test. I'm gonna say I want to battle Nimona. I see. That concludes this interview. If you don't remember your previous answer, they're just like, nah, get out. You literally can't even remember what you said 5 minutes ago. No, get out. We're sorry, this is a memory test. I'm sorry to say you didn't pass. Oh my god, this is great. This is amazing. Alright, one last fail. One last fail and then we'll go through. This is taking so much time, but it's so worth it. We have record for the internet of what happens if you fail. I really hope there's a custom line for this last one. I really hope. I love that they make you turn slightly to sit in the seat, by the way. Top notch. Top notch. Will it take Uva? No. I don't think it will. I'm not gonna test it. Because there's only one right answer for that one in this game. When they tell you when you're going in which school you're a part of, I think Uva is in there to throw you off and be like, you know, hey, that's not your school. But if you're playing Violet before and now you're playing Scarlet, then you might get it wrong because you're thinking of the other game's school. Haha. Get wrecked. Normal type. Haha. Wonderful. Alrighty. Circle back around. Oh, no. Duckling Pokemon. Then we circle back around. Become even stronger. Final question. Do you like Pokemon? Nah, I'm good. Pokemon are alright, I guess. Nope. Not the right answer. I'm sorry. No special line, I'm sad. Do you like Pokemon? It is a requirement for you to like Pokemon in order to take on the champion assessment. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I'm a little sad that there isn't a custom line for that one. Ah, well. Such is life. There'd also be a really great thing if you failed the assessment like 4 times, like I just did. And then they're just like, okay, yeah, you finally passed. It only took you like, what? Fucking 7, 8 tries to get through these questions with the right answers. And they're multiple choice.
Good job, kid. Really. You're doing great. All 8 badges. Yay! Hi. I walked here. I'm in Naranja.